Lots of people like socialising and they'll be outside and playing. But I just like coming home and sewing.
If Campbell could be on that sewing machine 24/7, he would. It's Campbell, go and play your Xbox. Campbell, come and watch a movie.
He's just not a normal kid. Not every 12-year-old would do that.
If I say don't do it, he sneaks.
I go upstairs with the bear and say, Mum, I've done this instead.
So not fair. There's 9 children in this house, so I've been pregnant forever. But there were 2 he prepared earlier, thankfully. I didn't do them all. And Campbell is just wired really differently.
Back when I was 9, I was asking Mum if I could buy presents for kids in hospital. Mum said no, that's too much, because Mum had bought presents for 9 kids in the family.
No, dude, no, we can't do that. He said, I'll make them then. Okay. I was picturing some paintings.
I hadn't sewn anything before. First ever time. It took a lot of practice.
He'd Google a different pattern. Then he said, I need your help, I don't understand this. Do you understand this? I'm like, no. Does my head in.
It took me about 5 hours to make one little ratty, wiggly bear. But I did it, and then I got faster, quicker and quicker every time. Now I'm down to about an hour to make a bear. This is all my fabric, basically. I've got some patterns in these. Makes me feel a lot better when it's all organised and in place. I do lots of pocket money jobs to get and lots of people donate.
I like this one, Campbell. Every time I see it, so now that one's my new favourite. I kind of like colours.
So Campbell's been making bears now for about 3 years. And we've tried to count them.
Like 102? More than that.
So I'd safely say it's probably 700 or 800.
I think it's awesome that he does that sort of thing. The kids that haven't smiled in ages, and when they get given the bear, they smile.
So I've come to the hospital and I'm going to give some bears to sick kids.
Hi Campbell.
Hello.
Great to see you again.
It could change people from being negative to be positive. I've made these bears. That one's yours. Can I have that one?
They're really cool. What are you going to call yours? Connor?
George. Connor's reaction was really cool. Just straight at George. How are you feeling?
Good.
Do you have to go to hospital a lot?
Not very often.
Well, that's good now.
Every Thursday.
Well, today we're visiting Macy, who I gave a bear to.
What did you name your bear?
Cherry Roseberry.
Cherry Roseberry.
Macy was diagnosed with multiple brain tumours 4 years ago, and so she's still on active chemo, so I think it was pretty special when he turned up and gave you the bear, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cherry Roseberry sleeps in there with baby clown.
It's like she thinks it's come to life. And
Most of the time it likes to sleep.
does it?
Yes. I kind of don't like this happiness yet.
I suppose in a glimpse he makes teddy bears and gives them to children. But what it really is he looks at sadness and tries to turn it upside down.
Being kind and not mean would change the world a lot.
I think Campbell inspires a lot of people. As much as we're there to teach them, they can teach us. That's where I take a little bit from what he does, and if you get up every day and work forward instead of backwards, you don't have time to be down.
Nathan, my husband, was diagnosed with cancer. It was 5 years ago.
And then they took tumour the size of a tennis ball, but it's got an 80% recurrence rate.
Well, it was really upsetting. Cancer gets worse with stress, and I made him the bear so he could get rid of the cancer. And
I can't give you words for it because I had to tell him that it'd come back again. but he gave me this bear and said that it's a winner bear. You'll win against it, and it hasn't come back. And it's been over a year now, and I haven't gone that long since. So maybe bear worked.
Yes, they can be magic in lots of different ways.
There's a little bit of magic in them. A lot of magic in Campbell though.